For us this time?
I don't know.
Technology worked.
Technology
Yay.
worked.
I love how each episode starts with us being surprised that Google has actually worked.
Well, I mean, it kind of... Yeah.
To be fair, it doesn't have a good track record.
Not as much.
Considering I went to the logout page of YouTube and it took me to the logout page of another website entirely.
Yeah.
It's like, way to go, guys. Way to go. Happier news. Hello. Welcome to Bardic Tales.
Happier news.
What?
You're hiding the pumpkin.
Oh, I am.
There we go.
Ta-da. Happy little pumpkin.
It needs an afro. And a beard.
Happy October. What are you drinking? Because that looks mighty pretty.
I know. It always does. Infinite glitter. It's back.
It is. With a way better glitter this time.
Yeah,
that stuff stays in suspension way better, and it just looks swirly and pearlescent all the time.
I kind of don't want to take it out of the bottle because it starts to homogenize.
Ooh, wow.
And then you can just kind of agitate it and you get that swirl again.
But you kind of want to drink it too.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. All right.
Oh, yay. Greetings and hello. Howdy, howdy.
Hi.
Wow, nice.
You're on time finally.
Well done,
Good
Matt.
job.
We weren't, but I'm glad you are.
I know.
So.
I was going to say, I mean, we were kind of on time.
We were on time-ish, but sweet. So infinite glitter. That's nice.
Yes.
Yep. So
we've got, well, I don't know how much exactly we have left. But
quite a fair bit. We probably have 2/3 of a keg left, I'd say.
Okay. So yeah, we usually put on 5-gallon kegs. We put on 15-gallon keg this time on Friday?
Something. Yeah.
Thursday.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes, it was Thursday because Andrea was happy when I brought it down.
Yes. So that means we've got something like 12 gallons left or something, which I'm guessing will last a couple of weeks.
Yep. Should be pretty good. So a week at least. So if you didn't pick any up last week, which some people were concerned about, you will definitely get it this go around.
Yes.
It's just so... I mean, that even looks good on camera. That's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
Except this was supposed to be your glass.
No, I'm not drinking my beer in that glass. Are you kidding me? It belongs in this glass. It belongs in a brandy snifter, but this glass will do. I
honestly don't know anything about glasses.
It's okay. The fancier it is, the more this glass applies. Well, that's true. Infinite glitter is pretty fancy too.
There's a swirl on top. It looks like a hurricane of glitter.
A hurricane of glitter. I sense a new name coming on. Well, first a story. Yes. So as pretty much everybody knows.
I mean, unless you've been under a rock.
Yeah. I have just finally finished up and quit my day job, which means I'm full-time brewer now.
Yay.
So as part of my retirement, my folks who are wonderful and have been so instrumental in Bardic gave us a gift. And it was a couple gifts, actually, but the one pertinent today was Gold Fever.
Yes.
It is one of the original bottles, and so it is almost a year old. The beverage
at this point it's probably a year old.
The beverage itself is over a year old, but from the time it was bottled, it's not. And so that is what I'm going to be enjoying tonight or something.
I think he just got a new job.
I think he did just get a new job. Actually, there's the little hiss.
I was the one who did the most of the...
well, it's fine.
Because it was pretty. Move my mouse.
Speaking of pretty,
your dad's on.
Yay!
Which means your mom's probably on too.
Yay! Hi guys. I am pouring one of the most beautiful beers I have ever made.
That is gorgeous.
That is just stunning right there. Oh my goodness. Oh, here, I need to put a light behind it so the world can see what I'm seeing here.
Yeah, because you're not getting the red glow.
Kind of.
Yeah.
There it is. That's what I'm looking at from your guys' perspective.
That is beautiful.
This is a good beer. So let's see how it has aged here. Hopefully good. Hurricane of glitter.
Yes. Gosh. Kaylee and I went and helped a friend pick out wedding dresses, and there's one in particular that was a hurricane of glitter.
That is phenomenal. That has aged so perfectly. That is like the best beer I've ever made, in my humble opinion. That is, everything has smoothed out. That is rich and caramely. The toffee notes are all over the map.
There's a a wood note, like a woodsy note
just
to
a
it.
subtle oak flavor in there. That
Yeah.
is something else.
See,
I'm gonna have to remake this one.
Yeah,
There's
you
just no
are.
two ways about it. This one was such a bear to make. This one was tough, but
worth it.
yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to reproduce it exactly the same way, but I should be able to reproduce it.
Yeah.
Man, oh man, is this good! Wow.
And
You talk. I'm going to enjoy for a while.
so I know there's some of you that got a bottle of Gold Fever and have kept it. You know, got several bottles and have kept it for the 1 year anniversary. If you were not one of those people and are sitting there going, man, why didn't I 2 year anniversary, I think?
Yep.
So that'll be end of November.
Good time for our connection to become unstable.
Oh.
Okay, so if you just missed it during the internet hiccup there.
Yes.
We have a case of Gold Fever that has been just aging in our basement, and it's going to be released for our 2 year anniversary.
End of November.
Yep, end of November. So, it's only 24 bottles. 24? Well, 23 bottles, because I'm keeping one.
Yeah, as you should.
Yep.
So.
But, man. Kaylee says we're pretty glitchy tonight. That's unfortunate.
Should we restart?
Well, I mean, we could, but we've got quite a following already. I wonder if I just sign in and so we can keep an eye on us and
an eye on us.
Yeah, and then we can just know when we're glitching out here. Bardic is live. Glitching out here. Bardic is. There we go. Turn the volume down because we don't need that. When will then be now? There we go.
Okay.
Now we can see what we look like.
All right.
So yeah, Gold Fever's come back.
Let us know if our sound or anything starts glitching out. Just like leave us a message or something.
Yeah.
So
6 minutes behind. See you in 12. Okie doke.
Okay, so that's what we're drinking tonight. I'm tired.
Yeah,
I get to Monday nights. This is our Sunday, and I get to the end of our weekend, and it's just like, I'm tired. We went to Seamers today with the kids, which was so much fun. It's one of the farms out in Green Bluff. We've been going there every year since Peter was 2, so 8 years now, and just a blast. It was so much fun.
They have train rides and a giant inflatable slide and
corn maze and a hay bale maze and
just all kinds of great time.
Yeah,
it's a good day, but oof, boy, long day on the heels of several long days.
Yes.
So that's okay.
So what we were drinking?
Yep. What we're drinking? Gold Fever's coming out.
Brewing and cider pressing, because we actually have some news on that front.
News, finally. We have finally started breaking in our new system. We officially started calibration, make sure everything works properly, which means I actually brewed a beer.
Yes.
This one, should I share? I don't know. Should I be coy?
No.
I should probably just dive right in. Yes. So we have rebrewed our annual pumpkin beer. Not a style we typically go for, but it's appropriate this time of year. Yeah. It's appropriate historically too, which I suppose is interesting.
Yeah.
And it was a really, really good test of the new system. It saved me hours. I'm not even joking. What would normally have been an 8-hour brew day turned into a 5-hour brew day.
And that was with
chatting with friends and chatting with family and going to help family and just with all these fun distractions. That's phenomenal. That is hours saved just from a new system with all its new niceties and everything else and new environment. So I am really jazzed to get this thing dialed in and to get it really running at its fullest potential.
Yep.
We're going to be able to do so much more production now because of this.
So much easier.
So much easier, more production with easier cleanup, I might add, after the fact.
Yes.
So it is truly the system I always wanted. It's phenomenal. So brew the pumpkin ale. Don't know exactly how long it's going to take, but judging by history, 2 to 3 weeks, we should be seeing that one on tap.
So hopefully it'll come out right in time for Halloween, which is perfect.
Yeah, it should be phenomenal. It smells phenomenal already, so I think it'll be pretty much spot on.
Last year we released it under the name Marcus Mark and the Pumpkin Bunch because Mark partnered with Marcus, who is a avid home brewer who loves pumpkin beer.
Like, what are we having tonight? Pumpkin.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe a nice step. Nope. Pumpkin.
Very passionate about it, which is why this beer turned out so well, because you're not passionate about pumpkin beer.
No, I'm not, but this guy is. And
so your experience, his passion really brought it together, made a good thing. So
I was able to bring kind of the nice biscuity bread-like beer to add like the nice crust for pumpkin pie. He was able to bring the pumpkin spice, the pumpkin, his experience with pumpkin, and it tastes like a pumpkin pie. I mean, it's a really good beer.
Are you guys going to release it under the name Marcus Mark and the Pumpkin Bunch?
I mean, we could. It's the same beer, so I don't really see why not. It's kind of a mouthful, and I don't really like that name, but it was hilarious for a hot minute.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. We'll come up with something. Right now, that's the working title, but all right. We'll figure out. Maybe we'll just call it Pumpkin Bunch. No, that's dumb too. We'll figure something out.
Yeah, so you guys were throwing around a couple of names. So
yeah, that is true. Oh, let's see.
Yeah, see, it's such a solid name, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's true.
So let's see. Are we going to have an open house in the new brew house?
Oh, that's a fantastic question. Generally, for family and close friends, yes, probably. A general open house, probly not. Don't want the general public coming to my house is the short answer.
We try to keep a little bit of separation of our home life with Bardic.
Yeah, so we've had some of our close friends over already for a good open house. That was a good break-in time. They will be repeat visitors, of course.
We can do a digital tour.
We could. Oh, that's a really good idea. We should do a digital tour. What I was going to say, though, was we'll absolutely be having a family time that I was meaning to talk with you about before we started, but we ran out of time. But definitely a time to have close family over, just to enjoy the place, maybe enjoy a few drinks, a few games, in the brewery. But hey, whatever, it's a nice place. Yep. Table and chairs, it works. So, yep, that would be that one. Yeah, I suppose we could call it.
Peter Pumpkin Heater.
Oh wow, that would be a really great name too.
Although I almost feel like you need to save that, and you and Peter from Genus.
Oh gosh,
need to collab on a pumpkin beer.
Or maybe I could have my son help me make a beer.
That is true.
And then call it Peter.
Yeah.
Drive him nuts every time somebody ordered it. I'll have Peter. What? No, not you, bud. That was the 47th time. I know. Just
your beer's popular.
Just 5 more and it'll be done, I promise.
Okay, so what are your plans moving forward?
Moving forward, I am going, because of the setup of our new brew system and what it allows us, I'm going to start double brewing. So on any given day, 2 batches will be brewed instead of just 1. And sometimes that will look like a double batch that goes into a barrel. Spoilers. And sometimes that will look like 2 separate beers. So this week coming up, I will be brewing both What the Dickens and Relics. And then following that, I will be brewing Raven Master and Poirot, all on the same day.
So you got there, What the Dickens and Raven Master are very quick beers to release.
Yeah.
Because we are at the end of what we have.
Yeah.
And then Relics and Poirot, they need time to just sit and get happy.
Yeah.
And so that affords, it's taking care of the now and the tomorrow.
We can run our business.
Yes.
Now and in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dylan has a fantastic idea. We could make a spicy pumpkin beer and call it the Headless Horseman. I really like that idea a lot.
That's a really good idea.
Oh, man. I'm going to have to think about that one.
Yeah. I'm going to get my notes out.
Yep, for sure. For real, though, if you bought a bottle of Gold Fever and you're waiting till November 30th, you will not be disappointed. It is, wow. Chipotle pumpkin. That's actually a really good idea. Chipotle would go really well with pumpkin. Of course, I think just about any wildly fiery pepper would go well with that too. Ooh, especially if we worked in a little bit of cream, almost like the whipped cream on top.
Ooh.
Make a milk pumpkin spice stout. I don't know. That kind of got away from me. Yep. Nice. So it's always so awkward when you're writing stuff down. It's like I have no idea what to talk about, but the stuff needs to be remembered.
Looks into it.
Yeah, cool. Don't we still owe them a collaboration? I think we do.
We always do.
Yeah. Speaking of, though, what did we just sample today or yesterday? Yes. It's all a blur. Today?
Yes. Yesterday.
When will then be now?
Yesterday.
Yes. What did we just sample?
We sampled the triptych.
Wait, what is that?
That's the mead cider beer. So
it's a beer made with cider added to mead and then fermented.
Yes.
Because crazy.
Yes. We're looking so far. It's all very experimental, so we don't know what's going to happen. But so far, we've got about 7 gallons out of the 30 that we tried to make.
Whoopsie.
Pectin
is a thing, apparently, that gets activated at about the temperatures you would boil beer at. So, whoops.
So we learned a few things, but we tried it yesterday, and it's got a really great flavor.
Oh, man.
It needs to have some spices. We're thinking cinnamon, allspice.
Cinnamon and allspice, yep.
Yeah.
That's
clove?
No, not clove.
Yeah.
No, I think keep it mild but interesting.
Yeah.
So we'll be testing that out
to bring out some of the notes that were in there.
Yeah, right now it's kind of like a beer cider mead, and so we kind of need to tone those down and bring them more into balance.
See, I got a lot of cider in there.
I got a ton of mead in there.
Yeah, a ton of mead. I got a lot of cider,
which is hilarious because just sugar wise, just looking at the balance of sugars, they were about equal.
Yeah.
So, but at least I didn't overpower it with my beer, so that's nice. But it'll be fantastic.
Yeah. No, there's definitely like a breadiness to it.
Oh yeah, yeah. You get everything in there. It's got very much apple on the nose, and then you taste it and you get that mouth feel of the beer, and then you get that burn of the mead, and it's just
there was a little bit of burniness in there.
It is a trip for sure. I look forward to that one. So a little bit more refinement on that one, and then we'll be ready to go.
Yep. So. But it's fantastic, and it will only get better.
Oh,
this will be like the first iteration of it. I think. I mean, if Luke and Kaylee are,
they don't like us that much. I'm sure I'm sure we'll never do this again.
Yeah, yes, we're really excited to share it with you guys.
Yeah, it really
Luke
is.
and Kaylee, and then everybody else once we all settle on what we like.
Well, you're going to be. We've locked up again.
Oh no! Oh, there we are.
There we're back. Okay, we're back.
We're back.
Just locked up again. That's wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Well,
technology.
We do what we can.
Come middle of January, that won't be an issue anymore.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We'll have uber better internets.
Yes.
So one thing at a time.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
Yes. So cider.
Yes.
You were segueing into cider. All right. So I haven't had a chance to press in the new facility in the hut. So we're calling it
Bardic
the Hut. 2 T's. But that's going to change this weekend. So we're going to get apples on Friday. I don't know if we're going to press on Saturday or Sunday yet.
We kind of have the luxury of either at this point.
Yeah, I kind of like the idea of doing Saturday because then we press all morning, work in the evening, and then Sunday, Monday, it's just off.
That does have its merits for sure.
But we'll figure it out. It's also
definitely a reference there. Yeah.
Yes. But it's also kind of people who can help us when they're available.
Yeah, true. Yes.
So I know that half of what I'm going to be pressing this weekend will be health potion.
Darn right it will be.
Because you guys are going through it like mad. And
go to Natural 20 and get some health potion.
That's part of why.
I know. But burn through their stuff first, then come through ours. They're new anyway.
No. They can come here. And then I think on top of that, I think I might do Gingy.
Oh, you should definitely,
I would love for that one to sit.
Get that one started, get it going, and then the next week or so, give it 1 or 2 weeks, do another pressing and knock out social distancing and Saber of Windu.
Yeah,
because those are.
Yeah,
and
those have been requested.
Keep that ball rolling
Zuko
because there's so many things people want.
Yes,
which is a good problem to have.
Yeah. So Saber of Windu, social distancing, and Zuko are high on my list. By the time I get to Zuko, I'll need to be doing
potion again.
No, if I'm doing, I had a plan. And it went out the window.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Always open for suggestions. I'm really excited to get my core ciders made and ready and kegged, ready to go out so that I can start experimenting again. I haven't gotten to do that much this year. I'm really, really excited to do that.
That's good. In our warm building.
Yes.
Dead of winter, nasty, sleet, freezing rain, horizontal winds, and
which we had pressed in, and it was horrible.
It sucked. to high
so
heaven.
bad.
But this time we'll be in a nice, warm 70-degree building with a roof overhead, nice music going, perhaps the pitter-patter of sleet on the roof.
And if it starts to get a little chilly, we'll just bump the heat up
a little bit. Maybe artificially bump the heat a little bit higher, work in shorts because we can. I mean, this sounds like a good plan to me. So its production is going to be sick this time around. So looking forward to that. Yeah, me too.
Yes.
Me too. I'm going to be getting the heater installed this week.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Between you, me, your dad.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll get it sorted. It's not. How hard could it be?
Don't say that.
I say that knowing full well exactly how hard it could be.
Full well how you think how hard it can be. I feel like this last year has proven.
Yeah.
Last 6 months.
That's true.
All right. So that's production.
That's production. Yeah. Which we're actually doing again.
I know. All right. Going into special of the week. So pumpkin pie. Oh, curious. Community cider pressing.
That's an excellent topic to discuss.
Yeah, that I completely forgot about that. Thank you for the reminder. So the community cider is not being pressed currently. I have grapes, cucumbers, rhubarb. I think that's it. Mm-hmm. I'm adding the crab apple that I pressed a few weeks ago to it because I tried it and it has a really great nose. And then the flavor is just kind of like.
It's pretty one note, but it is a good supporting character.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the bard.
If I released.
It's like the bard.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about the bard, but it's a great supporting character.
Yes.
You're wounded in battle. How about this healing touch?
Exactly. If I released it on its own, it would kind of be like, yeah, I mean, okay, that's a cider. But I think combining it with these other really interesting flavors will create something really fun.
What happened to Will's cider? What did that turn into?
That was Triptych.
That's right. That's where that went. Okay, good.
So that's coming with the community cider. Still collecting fruit though. So if you have any fruit, please bring it in. Even if it's just like a handful of stuff, like anything would be fantastic. Everything helps. So
we could throw some of the other stuff we have in. Mango.
Oh yeah.
Add a little bit of.
I mean, that's not community cider though. I feel like it needs to come from.
Oh no, you're right. You're right. Never mind.
This area.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Cool. So it's gonna be good.
Yes, it will be very good. The kitchen sink cider, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. Squash. I will take squash.
Yeah, I mean, why not at this point?
Oh, yeah, you guys were asking about squash. I'll take some of those.
I don't know. Has anybody ever made a cider out of squash?
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't know.
Has anybody ever made a triptych?
I mean, you're not wrong.
I know.
No, okay. Pumpkin beer, pumpkin cider. Squash is pretty darn close.
Well, I mean, pumpkin is a squash.
Yeah, except it's a better squash.
Well, it's still a squash. I threatened to do a squash cider last year, and I just never got around to it. Okay, cool. So,
that's a bummer. If you can still see us, oh hey,
there we go.
We seem to have caught up.
Okay,
blasted internet. What are you gonna do? So, what else?
That's special of the week.
Special of the week.
Okay,
people are gonna love this. We're gonna sell so many pieces this week.
We had pumpkin pie last week, which was fantastic. There's like a slice or two left at the tap room.
No, there isn't. By the way, can I date you tonight?
Yes.
Excellent. Cool. I know what we're having. It's pumpkin a surprise. Pie? Oh, you guessed.
Maybe some crab and shrimp too.
Yeah, probably. Let's just not eat dinner. We'll feed the children happy and send them to bed stuffed, and then we'll, do likewise.
Yes. Okay. So this upcoming week, however, forgetting all of that, we're doing breadsticks again. So
not just breadsticks. Come on, Pizza Hut has breadsticks. Okay. We're doing
garlic Parmesan buttered breadsticks.
There you go.
So we did these a month or two ago.
Something like that.
Received really well. I think I had to make like 3 batches.
That received really well. That's one way to put it.
They were received really well.
Calm down, you people are crazy would be another way of putting it.
We found out that you can get this little tiny crock pot that it's not like a crock pot where you turn the dial or anything. It's just you plug it in and it's on and it keeps things warm. So we're gonna put the butter garlic Parmesan sauce in there to just like perpetually keep it warm. And if it just kind of happens to stay in the tap room,
I mean,
for pizzas.
So for this week, if you order a pizza, feel free to ask for a side of this sauce for dipping your crust in, or I ain't gonna judge. If you want to pour it over the top, you do you.
Yeah.
But if that goes over,
crack sticks.
Crack sticks.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's what we'll call them now.
Yeah.
But if that goes over well, I don't see any particular reason we couldn't keep that going, because we've been asked that a fair bit.
So yeah, our pizza dough is really good.
It is good, dang it. We spent a lot of effort on that. Have something to dip it in
dip
be pretty good.
The crusts in.
Because good dough or not, that plain crust at the end is
it's all right.
It's okay. But if you had garlic Parmesan butter to dip it in,
that's pretty good. We've been toying with we're never like totally satisfied. And so we constantly tweak recipes and stuff. And so we've been toying with making our crusts a little bit thicker. So when we opened, the batch of dough that we would make 6 pizzas. And then a few months ago, we were like, let's make that 5.
5 is better.
And it was like, this is good. Now we're at a point of like, let's do 4.
Same amount of dough, except split into 4 pizzas instead of 6 pizzas. And it's
because like when we're at home, we keep the crust a lot thicker. So we've been toying around with that, which means that the crust will basically be little breadsticks of their own.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. And I mean, in terms of overhead, it's pennies difference to us.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it makes better pizza, it's better pizza. We got to stay ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
So, which I say that because Natural 20 has started releasing some pretty great pizzas.
Yeah, well, the naan bread that they use is my favorite. I love that naan bread.
Yeah,
naan.
I mean, I've heard it both ways. Naan bread. They start with some amazing naan bread, and then they turn that into an equally as amazing. What do they call it? They call it flatbread. Because it doesn't quite have, in the words of Reese, the owner, it doesn't quite have sufficient toppings that they're comfortable calling it a pizza. But because we rock the pizzas, and so they push it more from the flatbread angle. And this is more snack time. I want a really great bread snack.
I mean, they come out like so big. They're like a personal pan pizza.
Yeah, you can totally put down 1.5, 2 of those easily as a person. They're phenomenal. So they're pushing it from the flatbread angle.
Okay.
But I mean, let's be real.
They're little pizzas.
They're little pizzas.
Yeah, they're delicious.
Yeah, but they've got that angle cornered, and I think they're doing a killer job of it. I think if we can step up now we've got thicker crust. This is like pizza. And I mean, you could go over to Round Table and be sad, or you could come here and have a real great.
To be fair,
of course, they'll get it to you in a minute and a half.
Far more options.
Yeah.
We didn't even have pepperoni.
Yeah, our options is like, do you want a pizza or not?
Yeah.
But none. Sweet. No. Good to know.
Okay, so next week, or this upcoming week, we're having breadsticks.
Yeah.
We would love suggestions on what to do the following week.
I had a thought.
What was your thought? I'm gonna look up weather while you do that.
When we first, it's gonna be cold.
Yes, I know, but how cold?
Snot. Cold as snot is the short answer.
It's actually pretty warm.
Yeah, look, but
it's gonna be 62 next week.
Warm snot. Cold as warm snot.
Okay, it's definitely solid fall weather, but we're not quite into winter.
Yeah, but solid fall weather. So
yeah.
And this is more nostalgia. This has nothing to do with the weather. This has nothing to do with anything else. This has 100% everything to do with nostalgia. When we first opened, we had a whole set of recipes that we considered.
Yeah.
And that we put in, and the health department said, yeah, 100%. You can make these if you want to. So they are technically on our super secret hidden menu that we just don't have ingredients for, nor any intention to make.
Except I think you're going there.
Yes, I am. Those English sausage rolls.
We have been talking about that since day one.
Because I want to say it was Kaylee, has been bugging us for pigs in a blanket. And I said, hey, you know what? What if we didn't do that? But instead we kind of did that in a more English way.
That sounds
So
like
not to
something
say that
Becky
it's dry
would
and
be saying.
not to say that it's dry and flavorless, but to say that it's, a little bit more pinkies up when you eat it. So
I just like food.
Yeah.
And well, yeah, no, I get
so
that.
I mean they're
Oh, it was Kaylee.
yay. So I was pretty sure it was. So
I mean, to be fair, that's something Becky would say.
it is something Becky would say. You're right. But they're super easy to make. They're super yummy. You can put down 3-4 of them and be just happy.
Yeah.
So I think that would be a fantastic.
We've talked about that for a long time.
Let's just do it. We have everything we need.
Okay.
Super duper easy.
Okay, so I take back what I said. We're not taking suggestions for next week.
You just did. It just happens to be very close to you.
But think about for the week after, because we will take suggestions then.
Message retracted. Now I want to know, Luke. You better send that to me in a private message.
And a brown gravy dipping sauce. That would be
oh.
so good. Yes.
Okay, so yeah, that. Wow, I'm hungry
Yeah.
all of a sudden, but I'm saving myself for our date tonight. That sounds really, really good. Can you imagine? Just have the crock pot out there. What do you want for your, what do you have for your special of the week? Well, basically love and happiness. So here you go.
Because we want everybody who walks into the doors of Bardic to know that they are loved.
Yes, and what better way to do that than with food?
Well, one of our love languages is food.
I have
how did I like solidify the deal?
Yeah, food. Handmade cinnamon rolls.
Right?
I mean, I was interested in you from at first sight. You seemed okay, and I was totally willing to give you a shot.
But when
you gave me those handmade warm cinnamon rolls, it's like, yeah, well, you might as well just change your name now because you're Mrs. Haney at this point.
Food.
Yes.
Yes.
How long have I maintained that?
Okay. We'll take
Done.
you up on that.
Yes, please do.
Yes.
How long have I maintained how many of the world's problems could be solved if we solved it through food?
Yes.
It's like, my nation has a real problem with your nation. Therefore, we're bringing our finest chefs in. We're going to put out this full spread. We're going to eat until we hurt. We're going to drink until we're happy. And we're not going to have problems by the end of the day. We can sort it out.
Yeah, then you sort out the problem.
We can sort it out. Just keep more of this. This is our new import. Keep these new things imported here, and we're golden.
Yep.
Whatever. We'll trade you.
Yep.
I think the world's problems could be solved that way. I'd be happy.
I would be happy.
I would be the number one negotiator. It's like I tell you what you need to try. It'd be great. Think of all the chefs you could meet. Oh man, that's the world right there.
That's the dream.
All right.
Handmade cinnamon roll. Yeah. I feel like maybe I should put cinnamon rolls on our special sometime.
That could be our special sometime. We might have to see how long production takes on those, but
yeah, that would be kind
maybe
of
that could be a special.
Yeah.
We'll figure that one out. Hey, we always wanted to have Mug Club exclusives.
That would be so cruel. Oh, I'm sorry. You can't have this because you're not a Mug Club member.
Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, we're not going to do that.
Yes. Yeah, when I did the chocolate cake a month or two ago, that
went pretty quickly.
Well received.
Speaking of the Mug Club, we decided on the 1st, did we not?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
I wanted to put
a time where current Mug Club members will have their option to renew. So starting, are we glitching again?
Well, it says our connection is unstable.
Okay,
we're back.
So far it's
a brunch for Mug Club members and have cinnamon rolls. I like the way
that is not a terrible idea at all. So we need to go to our calendar just to be sure. Okay, 2nd.
November 2nd. Yeah.
All right. So November 2nd. So basically the first day of November that we're actually open.
Yes.
Will be the first day for current Mug Club members to optionally renew their membership.
Yes.
You have from anywhere from that point forward to renew, but current Mug Club members have that awesome window between November 1st and Black Friday, which is the day after Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Which is apparently an important thing to specify because a shocking number of people don't know when Black Friday is.
We had no idea.
I had no idea. I'm so sorry. I thought that was universal, but you have between November 1st and Black Friday to have exclusive rights to renew your mug and pick your name and your color and so on and so forth. After Black Friday, that is going to become general available time in which the general masses will be able to come in, and judging by the number of questions we get a day, I think it's going to fill up pretty quick. So current Mug Club
Um,
members, if you want your existing mug, probably worth hitting us up in the first 3 weeks of November.
Yep.
So I think that's going to go quick.
We're going to make a bit of a change from last year.
Missed a little bit. So quick. Okay, so we got a little bit weird. I mean, when are we not a little bit weird? But so we got a little bit choppy. So quick recap. Current Mug Club members, beginning of November until Black Friday, that is your exclusive time to renew.
Yep.
Starting Black Friday, the unwashed masses get to come in and sign up for mug clubs.
Yes.
There will be more mugs this year,
Yep.
130 mugs instead of our usual 104.
Yep.
So,
but
don't bank on that.
We're changing up a little bit this year. So current Mug Club members have exclusive claim to their Mug Club name until Black Friday. If you have not come to us and renewed your mug, renewed that name, it will be open to the public. Now, we didn't have a ton of overlap.
I think like 2, maybe 3.
So it's probably not a huge deal, but if your Mug Club name really means a lot to you, make sure and get it before Black Friday.
Yep.
So.
Yeah.
Yes.
that would be awesome, Dylan. That'd be fantastic.
So.
And the new mugs are looking ridiculous. I'm not going to share it over here, but they're proper mug with a handle again.
Yep.
And they're looking phenomenal.
Yeah.
So
sorry that.
tell them I'm busy.
All right.
So cool. That's the
Yeah.
mugs.
That's the mugs.
What else do we have going on?
Well, I mean, we kind of segued into events. So, Boga, October 30th. Get a dress up, so that's cool. Community cider.
Yep.
Please bring in your fruit.
Yep. Not too late.
The pumpkin carving. Right.
Yes.
I don't have a price sorted just yet, but we're going
minimal.
to the.
It's going to be super
it's
minimal.
It's going to be very minimal. So it's going to be Wednesday, the 27th. So that is 2 weeks from this Wednesday. What the kit will include is a pumpkin and supplies to decorate said pumpkin. So the idea is that you come in, you get your drink, you take your pumpkin to your table, decorate it, you have your friends there, you all decorate it, and by the time you leave, you've got this adorable little pumpkin to take with you, and you've had fun with drinks and food. So it'll be things like there will probably be like little bits of little things of glue. I'm thinking of trying to get some little push pins because those would do really well for like ribbon. I'm not going to get glitter, but I will get sequins.
No.
Sequins.
You're not.
Sequins.
You are not.
Not glitter.
Not sequins either.
See, Janet can pick up sequins.
Okay. See what
I will take care of the sequins.
Yes, you will.
I own that one. Glitter pens.
Glitter pens might be a thing. Yes, that could possibly be a thing. Another thing
I could totally see you fighting anybody else who wants Bear Puncher, Matt. Absolutely.
Yeah. I thought we could do like elementary school where you get your project all ready and then you come up to the teacher up front who will hot glue on the googly eyes for you because hot glue is dangerous when you've had a beer or 3.
How
so
about
just come up to the bar to get your googly eyes hot glued on your pumpkin. Name one other tap room that's going to do that for you.
I could also just get glue dots.
Yeah, you could do that too, but
marriage is a compromise. This is true.
Yeah. And it is wonderful.
It is wonderful.
All right, cool. So pumpkin decorating is going to be cute.
So Wednesday the 27th for pumpkin decorating.
Yep.
I suspect it's going to be well under $10 for the pumpkin. So well under $10.
Another contest, Luke says.
Ooh, that would be fun.
That would be fun.
Yes.
Yeah, make it a publicly voted contest again, just like the costumes from Summerween.
Yeah.
I like that idea. That's good.
Yeah, I think we'll do that.
Done.
Obviously, you don't have to, though.
Yeah, if you just want the joy of making it and taking it home, great. If you want to enter, cool.
Yeah.
Your chance to win fame and perhaps a shout out, maybe even a high five if you're into that. because of how generous we are.
There'll be a gift card in there somewhere.
There will probably be a gift card in there somewhere too. But
man, I said $10 and immediately it's like, it's not even going to be that much. Like, I'm guessing under $5.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is every bit as much promotion as it is.
Oh
anything
yeah,
else, so.
yeah. I just want to be realistic.
Yeah,
I don't want to say like it's gonna be 50 cents, and then I'm sorry, it's $4.
Just handing out pumpkins left and right.
All right. I think those are the only. I'm thinking only October, but we're almost halfway through October now. We haven't gotten the decorations up yet.
I'm sorry. We'll get them down there.
Yes. So going into November, though, we've got Extra Life coming up. So that is our 24-hour gaming marathon where we raise money for Sacred Hearts Children's Hospital. Yeah,
we raised a fair bit.
I think we were encroaching on 1,500.
It was getting close. Yeah, it was up there. We soundly trounced a surplus of popes, which is really great.
But that's coming up on November 6th. So that's a Saturday. What that's going to look like is Mark and I are going to start gaming at probably like 8 o'clock in the morning on the 6th. The tap room will open as usual. Brandy and Andrea have agreed to cover us while we're gaming.
Fundraising.
So we will be at the tap room for at least a portion of the time.
Yeah.
And this will probably be the first time in, I don't know, 8-9 years that we have gotten to just really focus on the gaming portion. Because for a while it was, we had small kids. Like we couldn't necessarily, we still had to like,
be parents.
And then the last couple of years we've had the tap room and we've made do, and it's been a lot of fun and we've raised money, which is the whole point. But I'm just really looking forward to having a year where we really just get to game for the most part. So we'll game at the tap room. Once the tap room is closed, we'll go home because we're not those people. And we will continue to game until 8 a.m. the next morning. Full disclosure, we will take naps because,
we're not 18 anymore.
This is true also. But they're short naps.
Yeah, 20 minutes.
They don't help that much.
No, they really don't.
They make it survivable. You get to about 18, 20 hours.
It's not fun
really
anymore.
Fun anymore.
You end up playing Sid Meier's Pirates. I sit there catatonic trying to play solitaire.
Yes.
It's pretty much the final part of our evening.
Maybe this year I will be the year that I get the Dutch to take over the Caribbean.
For real, right? Finally finish that game up.
I got really close last year.
You did,
and then
the
it
game
glitched on me.
Stupid game. Thanks for nothing, Sid Meier's.
And I've never once beaten it.
Oh, here we go down again.
We're down.
Well, connection's unstable.
I don't know.
Hear that, McDuck?
I'm more stable than you are.
That's debatable.
Okay.
Well, we seem all right.
Ooh, overhaul Animal Crossing. Yes.
I should actually play my game.
I know. I should figure out how to go to other islands. I haven't sorted that out yet.
Wendy,
I got Animal Crossing last year for Extra Life and have barely scratched the surface of it.
Wendy got me started on that game, and my first thought, well, this is ridiculously cute. Let's keep
adorable.
Playing. It's the cutest game I have ever played, I think. So I'm definitely going to have to play a little bit more of that.
Yes. So in the coming weeks, we will get up information about how you can donate. In general, the way that we make it work is you can donate online. Extra Life, the organization, because this is an international fundraiser, has the fundraising portal kind of thing where you can donate online. But then we also do donations in the tap room. Historically, we have donated all the tips, But that was before we had employees working for us. So it was just me and Mark saying like, yeah, all the tips go. And I completely forgot to bring that up with Andrea and Brandy, and I don't want to speak for them. So we will have some kind of fundraising thing at the tap room too.
Yeah.
So
Something from the tap room will go there.
Yep.
So
You'll have both options. Maybe it'll be something like $1 from every pint goes or something.
Yeah,
I don't
absolutely.
know. We'll figure that out and we will let you guys know. So
yeah.
And then beyond that, event wise, we are entering into, mug clubs. But then what that's going to look like yet. The first year when we had our grand opening, before COVID.
That was a grand celebration.
Oh, we had the place was packed,
literally and standing room only. It was great.
Oh, so good. And every hour on the hour, we drew a name. You had to be present, but we drew a name out of a box, and whoever's name got drawn got to go pick a gift that was under the Christmas tree, because I am that person that as soon as Thanksgiving meal is done, Christmas decorations go up. So that includes the tap room now, because now I get to decorate 2 places.
Does that make you happy?
So happy. And so it was, it was our grand opening. We were kind of strapped for cash because we had thrown everything into the tap room. But it was still fun stuff. We got gift cards from the other businesses around us. We gave away our merchandise. It was a lot of fun. The second year was COVID and nobody could actually be in the tap room with us. And so we got like 4 gift packages.
Yep.
And so
cool stuff too.
Yeah. So people came in, and for every $10 they spent, they got a ticket to be able to put into a drawing for one of the packages. And then on Bardic Tales that Sunday, we drew names, and that was a lot of fun.
That was fantastic. Called people on the air.
Yeah.
That was a really good time. Everybody really enjoyed what they got too.
Yeah.
Or at least they pretended really well. But I think everybody really enjoyed what they got.
Because I think he was like 8, like an 8-year-old got the Switch.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of fun. So I like both of those. We'll probably do some kind of hybrid of those, and we're open for ideas. Right time for yes, I agree, because you got to respect Halloween. You got to respect Thanksgiving, because it's kind of silly to like skip Thanksgiving for the whole like Christmas thing, because like Thanksgiving and then into Christmas.
I did see a hilarious observation online that Halloween is the only guardian stopping Christmas from encroaching earlier in the year in the stores.
No, yeah, it's true. It's very true.
Even then, at Hobby Lobby, it's dubious at best. It's like, here's your Halloween's Christmas section. Yeah, there you go.
Craft stores, I will give a pass to, because if I had the time to be crafty in the way that I was before, in the before time, I would absolutely be gathering Christmas stuff now to be making all the crafts.
All right, craft
because
stores.
If I waited until the day after Thanksgiving to start those things, they would never get done.
Yeah, that's true. Okay,
I give them a pass.
Craft stores, yeah. Or at least, oh my, okay.
Oh, yeah. No, that is sad.
Yeah, that's. Well,
but I feel like I haven't seen that as much this year. Like maybe they learned that was a little too much.
That was pushing it.
You got mad. Oh, did you see it this year too?
Gosh.
Oh no, it is. Oh. It was gone in the first week of October.
Oh my gosh.
Man.
Wow. Okay. Well.
Yes.
Let's give you something to be thankful for.
So I followed a gal on TikTok for a while that she just kept her Christmas tree up year round and just redecorated it throughout the year. And I'm kind of vibing with that. Right?
As much room in the... We'll talk. We'll talk.
But no, she, like, during the summer, she had it all, like, summery, like, with, like, pink flamingos and, like, flip-flops and floaties and stuff. It was super cute.
Wow.
But then we could have a Halloween tree.
Halloween tree.
And then a Thanksgiving tree. And then a Christmas tree. And then a New Year's tree.
You better date me pretty good tonight if you want to talk me into that one. Oh man.
Okay. Anyway, we've kind of segued. So
Yeah.
those are the events that are
Digress.
All right. So those are the events.
Go on.
You have your random
I
recommendation.
100% have
Yes.
my random recommendation.
Yes, you
I
do.
really hope you're not going to steal it.
I'm not. I thought of one earlier and now it's gone. I'll think of it. Kind of did a building update.
Yeah,
in
it's
the
functional.
production
It's
update,
functional
yeah.
now. It's fantastic.
It's like 95% done. We've got
Close enough to work. And
Yeah.
I love that.
there's a few things that do need to be done. There's the niceties that we want to get done, and then there's organization, which we got some of done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It is more than enough to be functional. Just got a few inspections to get through, but it technically works, which is amazing.
Yes.
So.
I think that's everything, because we got through building and production, special of the week. We should talk about tabletop game night. We talked about events. Tabletop game night is not this Wednesday, but the following Wednesday. But we need to announce this Wednesday what we're going to play.
Cool. Yep. Go for it. Yeah. No, I think you should tell them exactly what you're going to play.
Are you going to play this week?
Probably.
All right. I had a lot of fun with categories this week.
I had a blast with Forbidden Island. It was really good.
Yeah.
It was really, really good.
We're open to suggestions. We are always open to suggestions and questions. I was thinking this week that we should have a question and response time during Bardic Tales.
Oh, we could do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's been a hot minute since I played Happy Little Dinosaurs.
That's true.
Flux. Oh yes. We've got Marvel Flux at the tap room. I played that.
What, Luke? Why? What? I can and I will. I feel like I need I need to flex a little bit there. So
it's called Pounce.
Yeah, and
by the way.
Yep. So I'm playing Pounce this week.
We've got plenty of.
We'll put our drinks to the sides.
Yes.
Perhaps on a supplemental table.
We've got plenty of decks of cards.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So Mark is playing a game called Pounce. Do you want to explain that a little bit?
It's basically competitive solitaire.
It really is.
Competitive speed solitaire.
Star Trek Flex. Sorry,
Star Trek Flex. Yeah. The that was a really fun game. It'll be even more fun when I'm not dog tired. But essentially, you're playing a miniature game of solitaire. You have a deck of cards you're trying to burn through. First person through their cards ends the game, and then you tally points. Yeah, then you tally points, and that's what I was trying to gloss over. But
all the aces are in the middle, and they're communal.
Yeah,
which is what makes it so fun.
Yeah, so you tally points, and it's a great game.
Yes,
so I'll be playing that.
Okay, cool.
I bet you guys have all those Flux games.
Yes.
Poor me, indeed. So what you guys have to understand is my mom is a phenomenal piano player and piano teacher, and has been doing so since as long as I've been alive.
Before you were alive,
and
before.
And so her hand-eye coordination and her reflexes are just ridiculous.
Top notch.
And although I am good at the game, I do not stand a chance. And if I win, heavy emphasis on if, it will only be by dumb luck. Like, man, your deck was missing 5 cards and none of them were aces? That's weird. I don't know what to tell you. Guess I won. So I love playing Pounce with my mom. It's a challenge.
She's vicious.
It's one
in the best way possible.
It's one I won't win, but I love every minute of it. So I'll just sign you up, Mom. I'll just plan on you being signed up.
Yeah. You would only win if she fell asleep.
Even then, I'd give it even odds.
You're probably right.
Yeah, so I'll just sign you up, Mom. We'll call it part of the gig. So
all right. So you can play Pounce.
Yeah.
I could do Flux. Flux is super fun. I could do Munchkin too. We've got the
Both-
DuckTales Munchkin.
Both of them are fantastic.
Yeah.
Whatever you don't do, we could do the next time around.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, Flux is a lot of fun.
Flux is so much fun. There'll
I
be
think
so
I'll do
much
Flux.
laughter. Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
one.
We've got Marvel Flux at the tap room, which is a lot of fun. Star Trek Flux sounds fun, but I might come over and rifle through your guys' Flux games,
Yeah.
Dennis, if you don't mind.
Get Luke and Kaylee in on Star Trek Flux.
Yes.
I bet that would be just a blast.
All right, so
Random recommendations of the week?
random recommendations of the week. You go since you're
All right.
prepared.
Yes, I am. So my random recommendation of the week is available on Disney Plus. It is The Muppets Haunted Mansion. It is everything you would imagine. It is truly fantastic. It's not the Muppets going through the ride in Disneyland. It's the Muppets going through a fictitious house based on the ride in Disneyland. And so
But they
all
have
of the
so
amazing
many, yeah.
stuff that you see in there, it's like, oh, I recognize that. Oh, I recognize that. It's like the first Pirates of the Caribbean where there were so many nods to the ride.
Yes.
Same exact thing. So it's an actual storyline, and it is just hilarious.
Muppets through and through.
It is Muppets through and through. It's Gonzo and Pepe, the
Yes.
king prawn.
Not just a prawn.
Not a shrimp,
Not
and
a
not
shrimp.
a prawn. He is a
It's
king prawn.
prawn.
The two of them are going through a haunted mansion, and it is just, with their host being Lego Batman. Well, I mean, it's the guy who does the voice for Lego Batman, but it's close enough.
Yes.
So it is. I thoroughly recommend that. We'll probably watch it again here soon. Anyway,
We're gonna have dinner soon.
it is worth multiple rewatches.
Child.
So, it is pretty close to going through the ride. They pick out so many.
Well,
so many great
they had what are their names? The hecklers.
Statler and Waldorf.
Yes, and a dune buggy.
Yeah.
Or doom buggy.
Doom buggy going through the ride.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, I mean it is like going through the ride, except in story form.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
truly a great thing.
So good.
Like Wonderland, where it's the destination. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a little bit more thought than I'm sure any Muppets show would ever put into it. But
it's true.
it is true. It's you just have to watch it.
Yes.
It's fantastic.
It's very, very
We
good.
should probably just watch that again soon.
Yes.
'Cause it was good.
Yes, I think we should. My random recommendation. We've already randomly recommended that. It's not available right now. Okay. Now I know what it is. If
It's a bottle cap.
I know it's a bottle cap.
In the post-apocalyptic future, that is going to be currency,
Yes.
along with Nuka-Cola.
It's-
Trademark.
I have the recipe for Nuka-Cola, and I keep threatening to make it when our root beer glows.
Nuked Cola.
Nuka-Cola. Will you hand me the stack of recipes from the Little Sue's box?
Ah, yes.
Okay.
There's no S on the end of that.
Hush.
If you
All right.
pronounce French, pronounce it right. Skip half the letters.
So there is a phenomenon of the activity boxes, which I think are super cool. This one is geared towards kids for sure, but anybody who enjoys cooking or wants to become better at it will definitely benefit from this thing. So my parents for Christmas every year get my kids subscription boxes. And this year it was to Little Sue. See, it's plural though.
No, it's not. Sous Chef. S-O-U-S chef.
Yeah, no,
Sous
I know.
Chef.
But this one is plural because there's two of them.
Sous Chefs.
All right. Little Sue. So each month, Peter, would you grab some of the things that you've gotten from the Little Sue's box? They're just in the
Yes.
So each month, like I said, geared towards kids. So these are all kids sized. But they come with like themed boxes. So there was the here's grandma's sugar cookies, but then it also came with like how to make your own cookie cutters.
I've got this. You've got
So
this.
when it was the eggs, they got these little silicone egg molds,
I think they're cute.
as well as whisks.
Yeah,
This
some of the
came-
best whisks.
This came in the cheese box. So it's a cheese shaver, although we use it as a vegetable peeler as well. But it also came with a little knife and a little cheese grater. This one came with like the pickles and sauerkraut. We haven't actually used it yet, so I'm not 100% sure how it goes about.
Oh, it's an airlock.
Yeah, kind of.
It lets it burp out the top, but then it seals it coming back in.
I know. I was reading through it though. There's a couple of different ways you can use this.
Oh, fair.
But yeah, so it comes with tools and then a whole bunch of recipes. Like these are the recipes we've gotten this year, and there are some that we continue to use. Like Peter just made. Oh, we need to do this one again. Chai baked French toast.
Oh man, that was
delicious.
Good. That's probably more the right thing.
Where is the
Mamma Mia? Oh, the Mamma Mia bolognese.
Oh yeah, that one was really good. Oh, the bread. Okay, so Peter made this for lunch yesterday. Maybe it was the day before. But it's fun with focaccia. So he made the bread, and then instead of just flattening it out like focaccia bread, he braided it. It was incredible.
It was so good. He made this lunch
good.
himself based on all of that.
I basically just kind of stood in the kitchen with him to give him little like tips of how to kitchen. It was his idea. He put it all together. Fantastic. But I highly recommend this subscription box.
They're good things. They're not just like cheapy, childish things. Like today we're making cookies. Although cookies are great.
Oh yeah,
these are actual like honest to God good grown up meals that you can make.
Eggs Benedict. Yeah. The bolognese. There's a chocolate cake recipe. Oh, the chocolate mole chili. So we had a chocolate month in February. That is delicious. In fact, the sloppy joes that we've had at the tap room a couple of times came from this. I'm super impressed with this.
Yeah, it is an honest to goodness help your kids learn how to cook practical stuff for when they get older.
Yeah.
Not just cheesy stuff that they can enjoy when they're kids, but really good practical food. So I love that one.
Yeah. It's definitely geared towards kids, but if you just enjoy cooking, these are fantastic recipes. And honestly, some of the little like this thing is just super cute.
Places for your fingers.
Yes, yeah, it's a safety one, so you can really get good grip on it. So how mole should be?
Oh, should be a special.
Yeah, it should be. Because that was a really good chili.
Yeah, it was.
Especially if we do it over like fries.
Oh wow, gosh, that could be good too.
Yeah.
I feel like we have the luxury of doing all kinds of weird stuff. It's like, what is this special? Oh, it's a foie gras with red wine reduction over the top of it. You'll never see it again because it's $800 per plate, but it's fun special.
Only took us 6 hours. We only have 30 minutes extra time.
And there's 4.
Good one for kids in your life, or if you're just really interested in cooking, or you want to learn to cook, because they break down the recipes, but not in like a patronizing kind of way.
Pick up the knife. Not like that. Not like that either. Keep trying. There you go, like that.
Yeah, and it's fun. They have like history of like there was arapas. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, but it's a Southern American dish, and so they had some history on like Venezuela and how they tend to use arapas in their cooking and stuff. So. The lid. How much have you been drinking, Kaylee?
You were so weird. You're my people.
Yes.
All right. I think that pretty much wraps everything up.
I think so.
Cool. Yeah, we're over an hour now, so we should probably.
Oh, we made it over an hour.
Yeah, we should probably call it good.
Almost all of them are over an hour.
Quiet, you.
All right. We will see you guys soon, if not this week. We appreciate you guys so much.
Yep. Thank you. It's been good times.
From SpongeBob. Okay.
Oh, all right.
I never got into SpongeBob. Sorry.
That makes more sense.
Bye.
Bye.